Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to episode number 19 of the Bournemouth Career Mode series. In the last episode, we started off with our Premier League campaign. After 4 games now, we have 8 points, so we're doing pretty well. If you guys are enjoying this series, go ahead and drop a like on this video. 50 likes would be awesome. Also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So, as you can see, the Premier League table right now, we are in 6th position after playing 4 games with 2 wins, 2 draws and 0 losses. So that's pretty good, but I think we could have done better. In the last episode, we did draw 2 games, which we should have probably won. But anyways, in this episode we start things off against Chelsea. After that, guys, we will have our first Champions League game. I'll be revealing our group to you guys just after this game against Chelsea. Also guys, in the last episode I asked you guys which 2 players should be our first choice centre back pairing, and you guys were pretty happy with Sergio Gomez and Steve Cook. You guys wanted me to wait until Bournemouth gets a bit higher rated, so that's exactly what I will be doing. So as you can see right now, Liam Moore wants a better contract and I'll gladly offer him one. He has been pretty good for us whenever needed, so he wants 40,000 euros per week, so we will be offering that. Also guys, in the next episode we will have another press conference, so go ahead and drop in your questions in the comment section below. Also guys, instead of the question of the day being in the description, now it will be on the top right of your screen, so there will be a little eye there. You can click that and vote, so it'll be a poll, so it'll make the series a lot more interesting. But anyways guys, let's now focus on this game against Chelsea. So this is a massive game against them. I really wanted to rest a few players for this one, as we will be facing a huge game in the Champions League, so I really wanted to rest the players, but I couldn't. And as you can see right here, Chelsea were proving to be very good for us, as Oscar does score the first goal in the 26th minute. That was a really good goal. Mings, no one could defend that. Oscar with a beauty there. Now we have a chance here. Ryan Gold with the ball, plays it into Utube here. Utube with the ball, Utube back to Gold. Gold takes a brilliant touch there to completely dummy the defender, and then the shot from Ryan Gold was just perfect, giving us the goal in the 48th minute of this game, making it 1-0. Another chance here for us. The ball is now with Tyrone Mings here, into Ryan Gold here. Gold into Will Hughes here. Will Hughes takes a shot and tries to bend it into the bottom corner, but things don't go his way, and the score remains 1-0. But now a chance here for us. The ball is with Ryan Gold, the Scottish Messi. Can he score? Oh, he can, and it's a beauty. What a strike from Ryan Gold. That left foot of his is a gem. What a goal that was from Ryan Gold to give us the lead against Chelsea. It's now 2-1. This will be a massive victory if we do manage to hold on, because we're beating Chelsea. I mean, in the first game of the season we beat Man City, but then we drop points, and if we get a win against Chelsea we'll be on the right track, and it would be just ridiculous. But guys, Chelsea do manage to score. A header from Matic. Poor defending here in the 78th minute costs us, and potentially the score could now remain 2-1 and we won't be able to get a good result. And that's pretty much it guys. We have drawn against Chelsea, and most of you guys might be thinking it's a good result, you know, we're facing Chelsea, but to be honest I don't think it is, because last season we finished in 2nd place, and I really want to follow it up with, you know, another top 4 finish, and if we keep dropping points it's not going to work. But anyways, now let's move on to our next couple of games, and as you can see it's now time for some training here. None of the players do actually grow in their stats, because I did change the training up a bit, but anyways, as you can see, this is how the Premier League table looks. We have now dropped down to 7th place. To be honest, it isn't that bad. It's only the start of the season, only 5 games played. As you can see, Crystal Palace top of the league, so I think we'll be able to cover it up. Our next couple of games are pretty easy. But anyways guys, now it's time to have a look at our Champions League group, and it is this: Juventus, Sevilla and Basel. It couldn't get any tougher. This is a ridiculously tough group, and our first game is none other than against Juventus. Wow, that's going to be ridiculous, and we are playing away from home as well, so it's going to be freaking amazing against them. I mean, I'm excited to play against them, as obviously this is our first game in Europe against a top quality side like Juventus, the Italian giants. It's going to be really amazing against them, but I really want to get a good result as well against them. I mean, I just don't want to go there and just, you know, get, you know, battered by them. Maybe a draw would be awesome. But anyways guys, as you can see, Liam Moore does accept his contract. That's pretty good news before this massive game against Juventus. If we get a draw, I'll be really happy. So let's get into this game against Juventus. This is the team I'm using. You might notice literally no first team plays in there, apart from maybe Adam Traore. No, you can't consider him right now a first team player because of, you know, Juan Itube being there. But we do start this game pretty well here, as Callum Wilson has the ball right now. Yeah, he's one of the first team players playing this game. He puts the ball into Adam Traore. Adam Traore with the shot. It takes a deflection, but the goalkeeper does make the save. Obviously, I'm using my second team for this one because of them not being fit after the Chelsea game. As I said in the last episode, I am prioritizing the BPL because it's more important to me at this stage. But guys, somehow we do get into the lead in the 32nd minute of this game, making it 1-0 against Juventus. It is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how we did that, but now we are leading 1-0 against Juventus. It's ridiculous. Another chance here for us. It's Callum Wilson again with the ball. He puts the ball into Ryan Fraser. It's been all Callum Wilson in this game. Ryan Fraser again with the ball into Callum Wilson. Oh, that's a beautiful dummy from Wilson there. He literally just took out the defender on his own, and the finish was just perfect. The keeper had no chance. The defender was literally destroyed there. Brilliant football there from Callum Wilson. Another chance here for us. It's Adama Traore in the 47th minute of this game. He takes it back here. It's still Adama into Gosling. Who would have thought Dan Gosling has scored against Juventus away from home? This is ridiculous. Potentially his best moment with Bournemouth. That's ridiculous. We've made it 3-0. This is unbelievable. Our first game in the Champions League and we are leading 3-0. And there Adama goes down in the box. We get another chance here just to make it 4-0. A penalty. It's going to be none other than Callum Wilson to take it, who has been so good this season. There he scores another goal. His second goal in the Champions League. I think he scored like 4 goals or 5 goals in the Premier League. And this should be his like 7th goal of the season. Last season we had Itobe being in top form. This season it's all Callum Wilson. But anyways, yeah, Asamoah does manage to get a consolation goal for Juventus, because there's no way they're coming back from 4 goals, to nil to making it, 5-4. It's just ridiculous. I mean, they do get one back and then they do get another back coming from Paulo Dybala here. A decent finish from him. But anyways, guys, I do have a question for you guys now. Who do you think has been the better player this season so far? Is it Juan Itobe or Callum Wilson? There's an eye up there. As I said, you can go and vote there. But anyways, guys, this game has come to an end. We have dismantled Juventus away from home. Possibly the best results of this series. Absolutely ridiculous. This is how our Champions League group looks right now. We are in first place in the group with 3 points. Basel in second place with again 3 points. Both Sevilla and Juventus haven't got off to good starts, but we are doing really well right now in this series. I mean, our first game of the Champions League, winning 4-2. It's just ridiculous. We didn't have the greatest of starts of the Premier League this season, but I think we can turn this round if we do get a win against Hull City, because we are still unbeaten yet, so it ain't that bad. So this is the team I'm going with for this game against Hull City. Again, it's a very strong team, basically my first team. This game started off really well. Itobe with a picture perfect ball into Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson with the assist. Can't get any better. After 10 minutes now, it is 1-0 to Dortmund. That was actually a pretty good finish as well from Callum Wilson. Now another chance here for us. It's Max Riddell with the ball. He plays it down to Ryan Gold here. Ryan Gold finds some space and he bangs it in. What a strike from Ryan Gold. That is definitely the best goal of the series so far. That was just ridiculous. What a strike from the little man. The Scottish Messi has scored for us again. In the first game against Man City, not against Man City, against Chelsea in this episode, he scored a banger. He's done it again. What a player he is. He's just ridiculous in this game. Another chance here for us. Itobe, but he hits the post. He was very close to scoring there. He should have probably scored as well. That was a pretty easy chance actually. Another chance here for us. Ryan Gold here. Oh, that's another ball there. What a pass again to Itobe. It's Itobe here with the shot. He's hit the post again. That's definitely very unlucky. He probably should have scored there again. It's Max Riddell now. Maybe a chance here for him to get himself a goal. He hasn't scored yet in this Premier League season, so a goal now would be awesome for us. It's Itobe with him into Riddell. Riddell with the ball. Riddell with the shot. Riddell with the goal. A really good finish from Max Riddell. He's been having a really good season with us, even though he hasn't scored too many goals. He's really a good player in this game. Itobe now with the chance to get himself a goal. He hits the crossbar this time. He has been so unlucky. He's hit the post twice and the crossbar once, so he probably should have scored at least 1 or 2 goals in this game. Also, guys, after that game I decided to sim this game against Birmingham. Obviously in the Capital One Cup, I really don't care about this competition, so we did win this game 2-1. We go into the next round, which is pretty good. I think we face Hull City in the next round, but anyways, this is how the Premier League table looks. We are now in the top 4, which is pretty good, in 4th position with 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 draws, no losses, which is really cool, and 12 points. So things are going pretty well for us, and it's really good to see that. But anyways, guys, now it's time for a squad report. It's been a while since I've done one, so as you can see here, Borussia hasn't grown, but he's going down in his physical stats. Dragowski has gone up by 1, which is pretty good to see. He's been pretty good for us. Dominic Yofa is still 72. He's not growing. That's disappointing. The same with John Flanagan. Watford the play is not growing much. Liam Moore is still 73 again. Boschkagel is 74. I would expect him to grow. Steve Cook is still the same. Sergio Gomez has gone up by 1, which is pretty awesome. Grimaldo is still the same. I would expect him to grow as well. He's just 71. He's a talented youngster though. Mings is still 74. Sermon, you would expect him to drop down to him, but he's still 74. Gosling is still 73, but he's been pretty good this season. Will Hughes is 76 now. He has gone up by 1. Dele Alli is now 77. He's been having a decent season, not as good as what he had last season. Will Hughes has been dominating the midfield this season. Pereira is still 73. Ryan Gold is 78. He's ridiculous. I've been getting offers like 25 million for him, but there's no way I'm selling him. Adama Traore is 77. to be honest guys, he's too good for the bench and he definitely will ask to play more in the future, but I try to give him as much game time as I can. Itobe is now 80, Callum Wilson gone up to 78, Benica Fobe is still 75, 23 years old, so there's a lot of room for improvement for him, but he's going to be out for more 6 weeks, which is pretty bad. But that's pretty much it for the squad report guys, and that's also the end of this episode. In the next episode again, we'll have some massive games, including the game against Sevilla. If we could beat them as well, it would be freaking insane. We'll also be facing Derby County at home, another game we should be winning. They are in the relegation zone. Also, our game against Sevilla is surprisingly again away from home, so when will the fans of Bournemouth be able to experience Champions League football? It will take a while. It'll probably be against Basel in that game. We'll also face Stoke City and maybe that game against West Brom. Depends if I have the time. Lately I have a lot of studies and all to do, but that's pretty much it for today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you guys have, don't forget to drop a like. Also drop in your questions for the next episode press conference, and I will see you guys soon for another episode of this series.